Hey, what's up? It's Joe. Welcome to my 5 Minute Friday for June 28th. So, just wrapped up a very fast moving, action packed week in the Bay Area. So, started off last Friday in Palo Alto, recording my course for the data engineering specialty for Coursera, which we'll learn more about pretty soon. Action packed on that. Pretty much spent all day for 3 days recording videos, and that was a lot of fun. If you ever wanted to record a video, just imagine sitting in front of a teleprompter and doing that a lot. That was me for about 60 plus videos, but yeah, it was fun. Got to record with Morgan Willis, who's, if you've taken an AWS course in Coursera, you've probably taken her course, and she's done like 16 of these things. So anyway, she's a beast. Mad props to her. Great person. So yeah, then spent some time at the AI Quality Comp. It was a Tuesday, put on by the MLOps community. Shout out to Demetrius Brankman and Dan and everybody else there. Great peeps, and Raul and everyone else at the MLOps community. Great conference. So had a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm just kind of decompressing. I spent today just getting caught up in the work. But anyway, enough about me. What do you want to know? What's on my mind this week? A big topic I've been thinking about, and this actually relates back to the mixed model arts thing I've been talking about for the data modeling book. And I noticed this is coming into full force right now, but it's this idea of the convergence. The convergence is something you've probably noticed lately if you work in data, tech, AI, but all these fields are now converging, right? And I find this is very fascinating. Data was once reserved to doing, quote, analytics and data warehousing and, traditional stuff. And, software engineering, same thing. Writing code, deploying code for applications. Data is backed by a transactional database typically or something like that because you need fast transactions for applications. And then AI ML is sort of off in left field, sort of doing its own thing, or I guess right field if you kind of shift right, but whatever. And so these were, but what we're seeing right now is this feedback loop between all these systems, all these use cases, all these applications of data, technology, AI, ML, and it's all converging, right? So if you were to ask me 5 years ago, what does machine learning do? I'd say, well, it provides classifications and predictions, right? But that's sort of a separate process from applications. That's sort of a separate process from data. Fast forward to today, and AI is baked into suddenly every workflow. Every workflow is now congealed because of this AI glue, or whatever you want to call it, bonding glue or something. But it's like suddenly AI brought the world together in good ways and bad, which we'll get into in a bit. But here we are. So once siloed fields, like, again, software engineering, data, analytics, ML, AI, and I would say even library science, right? And people in the knowledge field, knowledge graphs are coming back, but all these fields are converging. AI made this happen. So, and this is very important to the point of the book I'm writing. It's like you still need to know the underlying, I guess, use cases and techniques to apply to each situation. Just because AI can do everything for you doesn't mean you suddenly abscond yourself from having an understanding of what's happening under the hood. In fact, I believe this makes it more necessary precisely because if you don't understand what's going on under the hood, you can imagine a whole world run by people with calculators who don't understand underlying math. And this is compounded, I don't even know how many permutations or combinatorials, because it's like you have text, you have multimodal stuff, images, video, everything else, structured data. Everything is converging all of a sudden. So what does this mean? Well, again, you actually need to understand more of what's happening if you work with any of these fields, not less, more. I would say that to call yourself a professional in these fields, you need to understand not just your scope of what you used to consider, not anymore. but you used to consider your job, your domain, your practice. But you need to understand everything now, every aspect of data technology and AI. You're probably thinking, okay, Joe's off his rocker. Yeah, probably. But I've seen a lot more things than I think maybe a lot of, one-dimensional thinking people have. I've seen many dimensions. I talk to a lot of practitioners. I do a lot of stuff. I'm a practitioner myself. And I know that where the world of data and technology and AI is going, it's all converging on the same place. So for data modeling, this means you need to do away with the notion that you're only doing analytical data modeling. You need to understand what's left and right of you and up and down and so forth. That means understanding transactional system modeling. It means understanding your analytical domain, which you probably do. That means you understand the various techniques for how data is applied to AI and machine learning. But the days of being one-dimensional, saying, X, Y, and Z technique for data analytics is good enough for me, that's over. That is over. And you'll find more, about my thoughts on this in an upcoming chapter of my book on practical data modeling. But anyway, I just want to get that out there. I just know the sense of convergence of things I saw at conferences this week and conversations I've had with countless practitioners is like everything is dialing in the same thing, where data is used just in so many different ways. But the thing is, you can't model it in different ways, right? It has to be modeled for the use case and the application, the organization, the culture, everything else. To get, it's complicated, but you need to know more than one skill set. Knowing Kimball is great. That's not going to get you to tomorrow. Knowing Data Vault, knowing the relational model, knowing whatever, that's great. That was good last year. It's not good enough now. So my whole point is level up, embrace what I call mixed model arts, what I'll talk about in an article coming up. But the world's very complicated. It's going to be more complicated, but that's how it goes. So keep ahead of the curve or get behind it. That's all I have to say for now, for the last 5 minutes. But anyway, coming up, I'm just stuck in Salt Lake, which is great. I love it. It's good to be home. I have nowhere to go until probably 2 months from now or something like that. But 3, whatever. But anyway, knock out this book, knock out this course, knock out a bunch of other shit. And that's all I have. So anyway, have a good weekend. And I hope you have a great 4th of July if you're in America. I'm going to be stuck in Wyoming next week. So no idea if I'm actually going to be recording a podcast or a newsletter. But I guess if I don't hear from you, then you won't hear from me, then that's where I am. So anyway, take care. Bye.